Well, we're talking about the East Med in general, and we heard a lot about policy and obstructions, issues. Let's take a look at what has happened and what is happening in the regions that we operate.
In the end. Yeah.
Energean, and of course we're nowhere near the size of Exxon, has invested in this region $3 billion in the last 5 years. So the message is, those that want, invest. And we find ways to work with governments to bring oil and gas to the consumers and to the people that need the gas. Second observation, and I'll come to Greece because I think that is a very important topic. You know, when we took over the only production in Greece back in 2006, and we were talking about oil and gas in Greece, people thought that we were crazy and nothing would happen, and why are you wasting your time? As we heard before, there's no oil and gas in Greece. That's what I was told from people around the country. And fast forward to 2026, together with Exxon and Hellenic, and with the huge support we have from the government, February 2027, we're drilling the first deep water exploration well in 40 years in Greece. The first well that is targeting a structure which is 1,000 square kilometers. Put it in perspective, start from where we are in Lagonissi, go all the way to Marathonas. Imagine the region of Attica. This is the structure we're going after. A structure that has 200 BCM potential. And I use the word potential because I don't want to raise expectations with a 16 to 18% chance of success. But it's worth exploring. Mm-hmm. And together with our partners, we will drill the well. You asked in the previous panel about pace. Let me talk to you about pace. November, during PTEC, presence of Chris Wright, Doug Burgum, the ambassador of the United States in Greece, Exxon, Hellenic, we signed together the agreement. The government, in record time, approves the agreement. 2 months later, we sign a drilling contract. February 27, we have the first well. So this is pace. Mm-hmm. And sometimes I'm a bit pushy with Exxon because they are much bigger than us, so they need somebody like us to push. So the key message here is you can invest, and there are issues, of course, and obstacles, but those that want, get things done. Second message about what you said about, and it's absolutely correct, the obstacles and the distraction we have from the European Union. We're investing another $1 billion in Greece to create the first carbon capture and storage, the carbon storage project in the depleted Prinos field. A project that gives solutions to those that produce in Europe and need access to carbon storage. A project that decarbonizes the European industries, the Greek industries. A project that has the full support of the Greek government, the full support of the European Union. We're getting funding from the European Union. And now we're waiting for the emitters, the cement factories, the refiners, and all the other big industries to move in parallel with us. The platform is already in Greece. It will be installed. We're drilling wells next year. We're going to be ready. So the message to the industry is, I hope that you're going to move as fast as we do. So in the two key areas, and I'll come to Israel and I'll close here, 10 years ago, Israel was importing gas from Egypt. And it was relying on Egypt for the imports of gas. The government takes a decision. We want to make the country energy independent. Roll forward. Today, we are producing 40% of Israel's gas consumption from the deep water Karish field. Israel becomes energy independent. Israel exports to Egypt, and it becomes the biggest producer of gas in the region. So, industry, together with government, get things done. And that's my key message.